God is vastly blessed and subsequently abhors and despises each transgression, even the least. The world needed a savior even for minor sins. A machine once caught a girl's unruly hair and drew her along with it in a factory. She was crushed to death as her head and body were quickly drawn between the wheels. This poor girl was initially captured by a single hair. We might think that breaking them and getting away would have been simple. But no, despite the fact that each hair is so insignificant on its own, taken together, they are stronger. Keep away, hence, from the smallest permissible sin. There isn't anything more valuable than the beauty of God. Whatever denies of this ought to be thought about in extraordinary fiendishness. Although venial sin does not completely separate us from God, it grieves Him and hinders His grace. We give in to temptation and lose God's friendship because we lack grace. Those who commit venial sins receive severe punishments from the all-powerful God, both in this world and in the next. Therefore, God will undoubtedly punish us in this life or in the next when we are tempted to commit venial sin. Part's better half was transformed into a mainstay of salt. She defied the angel of God's instruction and looked back at the burning city out of pure curiosity. Mary, Moses' sister, was infected with terrible leprosy because she murmured a little. She could only get out of it with her brother's prayer. Keep in mind that sin is the greatest evil that can befall us, and recite it often in your heart, especially when you are tempted. God has provided us with numerous means for remission of venial sins. We will be able to remove these stains from our souls through sincere acts of regret, acts of love, and acts of penance. If you have told a lie, you should try not to say it again. Try to be gentle and kind. If you have been enraged, try to be willing and obedient if disobedient. At the point when St. Macarius was a young man, he was playing for certain different kids in a nursery. They saw a fig tree, culled a couple from it, and started to eat them. Macarius's conscience seemed to be constantly telling him, "You have done wrong." Additionally, he did not enjoy consuming the fig he had taken. At the point when he grew up to masculinity, he would soon sob for the venial sin he committed as a child, which he saw as an offense against God. We will see firsthand how kind God is to those who seek Him if we make it a point to reflect on our shortcomings each evening. In the love and service of such a good God, the only true happiness that can be found on earth is happiness itself.